Hey guys, this is Crop Corners here. I wanted to do a video on sending your comics to the CGC. Earlier in the week, I think it was Friday, I sent off my Chew Taster's Choice, all first print 1 through 5, and then along with some other comics to the CGC. And I made a little video on, me sending them and all this. You can actually go to my page and you can see the video. But I made a second video on how to send them and how to package them up and things like that. But I messed up the video, so now I'm going to be doing another video for you guys. And I'm going to do like a mock video. These are not the actual comics that I'm going to be sending, but I will let you know how to send the comics to the CGC. So I'm going to be using this image first to represent Chew 1. I'm going to be using this second print Chew 2 to represent number 2. I'm going to be using this, I think this one is, this is a second print Chew 3 to represent the third. And this is a fourth print, I believe. No, second print Chew 4. I'm going to be using that to represent the fourth Chew. And I'm going to be using this Chew 30 to be representing the fifth one. And then my Secret Agent Pollo is going to be representing Secret Agent Pollo. I have two of them. I sent the other one in to CGC. And then I'm going to be using this Chew 20 to represent the San Diego Comic-Con Destroy Savoy variant. I'm going to be using these comics to represent the ones that I have already sent. First thing is first, you go and you do your little submission, and you follow all the instructions online. They basically tell you how to like what your comics are, what the value is so they can get their insurance for sending it back, and what type of grading services do you want. I chose this, sorry guys, my camera is not for video, bear with me. This is the modern fast track, meaning that it should get back to me within 10 days. They said the estimated turnaround time is 10 days. We'll see how that goes. I will give you guys an update video of when my comics actually get to the CGC. So, you go and first thing is first, you must put your quantity. Here, I'm just sending one of each. Then you must put your date of publication. And so here's the date of the publication. Then you must put the publisher. And then you must put the title, okay, and then you must put the issue. All of this can be found online. Make sure you double, triple, quadruple check all of your answers, because I believe, I've never had a CGC before, but I believe that this information gets put onto the CGC casing, and if it's incorrect and they have to double check it, it's going to delay your service longer. So make sure it's right the first time so you don't have to wait so long. Then here you're gonna put your value. It's what you value it at. That way they can declare the value when shipping it and make sure they have enough insurance. So if anything, God forbid, happens to one of your packages, they can use this as insurance. Now for me, I used the price, for me, I put the price of how much I purchased the comic on top of how much would I personally value it after it has been CGC'd, so that you don't shortchange yourself if something does happen. So that's basically how it's going to go online. They're going to give you 4 copies. 3 of which are going to be going into your box. There's a customer copy which you keep for yourself. There's a receiving copy. then there's a grading copy, and then there's a shipping copy. Make sure you print all of them out, you keep the customer copy, and you put your other three inside of the box. Again, if you do not do this, it's going to delay the time, and they might even possibly send it back to you. So make sure this is done before you send off, okay? So that's how it goes when it comes to CGC. First thing is, you're going to want these boards. I cut these boards out of like a moving box. You're going to want these boards to make sure that when it's in the box, it doesn't get dinged up or you know, how do you say, like messed up, and just so it doesn't like lower the value of your comic before it even gets to the CGC. So you want these boards, okay? Then you're going to want to get some tape, okay? This is the tape I'll be using. Some people use different tape. This is the tape I'll be using, and I'll give you reasons why after, when it's time for that. Then you're going to want a bag, okay? I'm using this Walmart bag, and this is just to keep the comics in place before it is time to tape it up, and to make sure they stay in order and the tape doesn't stick, and so it's not hard for the CGC to unpackage, okay? So first thing is, you're going to go to your list, and according to the website, you're only allowed to have 5 comics within a cardboard makeshift casing, okay? So, since I'm sending 7 comics, I'm going to do like a little casing with just 2, and then a little casing with 5. So my first casing, what you do is you start from the bottom of your list, because they want to open the package and they want to mark off the comics in order of the list. So always start from the bottom. I'm going to be starting with my Secret Agent Pollo. So I'm going to be putting my Secret Agent Pollo in my cardboard casing, like so. And then I'm going to be using my Destroy Savoy. Again, this is not the real one, but we're just pretending here. And it's gonna be like that when it's all said and done, okay? Then what you're gonna do is you're gonna put your comics into the bag like so. Get all the air out. You're going to put your comics into the bag. And then you are going to put the cardboard over the other cardboard. Now the reason why I'll be using this tape here is because I don't want to make the CGC's job harder than what they already have to do. It's a big task of what they're taking on, and I highly appreciate the fact that they do things like this. So I'm going to be using this simple Scotch tape so it's easy for them to pull off, and I'm going to wrap all the way around, all around, all around, all around, and then downwards all the way around. And that is going to be the first bundle of comics individually. So here you have a comic, and it's bagged and boarded. Perfect. You know, this will help a lot in terms of possible damage on the way there. But when it's bagged and boarded, they ask that you put one piece of tape where the bag is. So I'm going to put my one piece of tape, and so it's going to be flapping over the comic like so. They say do not, I repeat in bold, do not use the bags that come together at this seam. Do not put tape. First of all, you should never do that because it will ruin your comic. But especially for the CGC, do not put the tape here, because while it's in postage, your comic can slip down, as you can see here, and can possibly stick to the tape. And when they unpackage it, there goes your 9.6, 9.8, more like a 6.5 if you're lucky. Or they might just send it back. I've never experienced anything like that, so I have no idea. So all of your comics must be in this way. At least in this way. And if you do not do it in this way, they will have to go to a I forgot the exact term, but it's basically a section in the CGC where they bag, board, and tape it, and then send it back to receiving, who will send it to grading, which in the long run just causes it to be there a lot longer than what you want it to be. So just make sure you do everything according to CGC regulation before you send it, or else it's just going to take a while. It's probably going to cost you more money. It's just not going to be that fun. So let's just make sure we do it correctly the first time. And so make sure all of your comics are that way. And then once you're ready and you've checked that your comics have gotten all bagged and boarded and taped, you're going to want to put them in the bag. You're going to use your tape. I've got my Scotch tape. And you're just going to tape all the way around. And make sure when you tape, it's nice and snug. Tape, nice and snug. Sorry if this is a little awkward position. I will get better at this, I promise. This is my first couple of videos here. So once you've taped it side to side, you're going to want to tape it up and down so that they don't slip out. You want to, first of all, make this as easy as possible for the guys over at CGC, but also you want to take in consideration the less cautious steps you take, the more that the longer time it's going to be and the lower grade that you could possibly receive. So just be very cautious with everything. So you see it's good and taped, and so it can't slide out this way, can't slide out that way, can't slide out this way or that way. It's perfect, you know. So once you've got it all bagged and boarded that way, my own little bag and board, you're going to want to put it in a box. I used USPS Priority Medium shipping box. Now when I put it in the box, I put newspaper. I scrunched up newspaper, a lot of newspaper, lots of cushion, and I put it on the sides here, and on the upper area up here, and the lower area down here. And then I put the two packages, the little cardboard casings, inside of the box. On top of my comics, I put the receiving copy of my submission form, the grading copy of my submission form, and the shipping copy of my submission form. It is extremely important that you add these. Do not forget, because then they're going to open this thing and they're going to be like, what the heck? Where'd this come from? We know nothing. Let's send it back. Return to center. Boom, you wasted postage and time. So important, because the reason why I'm stressing this is because I was so excited to send off my comics that I did a quadruple check of the box, and I almost forgot to put my submission form in there, and I just thought, what the heck, pull it together, get this done. So this is what you need. Again, this is just the way that I did it. I do not I'm not going to sit here and say this is the only way to do it. I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys have different ways to do it. And if you do, if you have easier ways, please tell me, because this is the first time I've ever done something like this. And I looked on YouTube and I didn't see anybody with something like this. So if you guys have a different way, a better way, please let me know. I'd gladly read them, whatever, and then make videos to show other people how, you would do it. So yeah, so this is not the only way to do it. There's multiple ways. It's all of your discretion. You need to make sure that you go through the lengths that you feel comfortable to keep your comics safe, okay? Because from the time that that box goes with the postman to the time that CGC gets it, we don't know what could happen to anything could happen to that box. And your comics are very important to you. They're very important to me. So I stress that you go through all the links you think are possible to keep them safe. This is what I thought was safe. So yeah, so if you guys have any questions, let me know. I'm gonna be uploading more videos on my Chew obsession, and I'm going to be uploading more videos on my CGC submissions. So please tune in, subscribe, like, whatever, comment me, tell me I'm doing good, tell me I'm doing bad, whatever. Good comments, bad comments, every comment counts. And I really look forward to showing you my box opening video of my first ever CGC comics. Thank you guys so much for watching. This is Crop Corners, and I will see you later.